Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to our third tutorial of Entropy TD StarCraft 2. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and play a game full lobby, just randomly live. I could win, I could lose, who knows. There's a lot of good people in here, so we'll see. And just wanted to mention that right after this tutorial, we're gonna be reviewing all of the links as well, so you guys can get a really nice understanding of all the links and its counters and whatnot. So okay, here we go. One thing that's always good about watching these tutorials is that every single time you watch it, hopefully you guys are learning more and more tricks, because every map is different. So go away. All right. Let's see. Like I said, always go for the money, okay? Uh, one start finish. All right, here we go. Okay, go for the money. With 10, so we're only able to make 4. We're not gonna get anything, so best bet is to try our best to just win that mineral bonus. Okay, got a lot of 7K, 6K players. Oh, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Hardenlings, fraudlings, bonus bosslings, and airlings. Okay. Right off the bat, the tower that I will probably end up picking is Bounce. Bounce is super good for hardenlings. Maximizes attack on bonus lings. Really good on fraudlings. Air, I mean, there's only 2, so it'll be bouncing back and forth on air. Bounce hits 2.1, so it's just as strong as mini range gun. It's just as strong as angle tower. So did you see how I won that bonus? There was nothing you can do that game besides that round besides win that bonus. I still don't think I have enough to get over there. So just keep on trying to go for that bonus. Oh shit. Just keep on trying to win that bonus. That's the secret right here. And then the third round, I'm sure we can get that mineral. Let's see. So MekaDragon is trying to compete with me, but I don't think he's as strong as I am. Oh, he's still ticking. Oh, there you go. Ice Cold is right there as well. Let's see. So he stopped. 890 is the number. Let's see. McDeath maybe. All right. So we won that second round. See, so you get $6 income. Yeah, that adds up, guys. Trust me. Um, let's see. But the goal is to get over here. If I can get over there, it's so expensive, to get there. So you want to just keep trying to. Oh shoot! Just keep trying to win that bonus. Okay. So the way to maze, right? You have to put your 1 and your finish together, and then your even and your odds together. Let's see if I can win this one again. So far, I've won twice, so that means I have more money than everyone else. So you want to be able to use that to like get more towers and stuff. There you go. See, make 3 beat me. So that ends my bonus. So from there, I can focus on our strategy, which is to get the 1.3. It'd be nice to have a rock break, so we could swing the finish on the 1 around, but looks like we're not gonna be able to do that. That's okay because max supply is 60. But eventually, if I were to choose a main tower, it's gonna have to be up there. Remember that. Oh shoot, it's air. So you know what? Just spam the crap out of this here. The reason why I say spam it is because it's air. So if it's air, you want to try to get like as much damage as you can. It's all about that bonus. Remember, guys? It's all about that bonus. It's all about that bonus. Let's see. 85. Woohoo! $10, man. That's a free tower on top. That means that I'm gonna be 1 tower longer than everybody, and like I was saying, that really adds up. So let's see. All right, so it's important that. Shit, I gotta get that around. I won't be able to get around the 2 around that way. Oh man. Shit, you know what? I'm just gonna forfeit this one and do bonus income. Let's do 2 bonus income. Okay. It's all about that money, okay? Now we're still chasing the money. We're not even at the like tower selection and maze selection and stuff like that yet. Honestly, unlock this, and then I unlock this. Yeah, so we're gonna need a rock break no matter what. Let's go ahead and save for a rock break 258. So the goal is to rock break on the top. I think our main maze is gonna be here. We have to utilize the slow with us. Our main maze will be in this box right here. The finish and the 1 will be on the left side. The 2 start TP out will be on the right side. And then our main maze has to run probably like right here before it hits the TP in this area. Do we have room for any slow play? I don't think so. So, alright, let's check the 61 speed. You see that? That means it's going to be a long game, so you don't have to worry too much about any rushes. Gives you time to analyze everything, like the towers and stuff. Bounce, like I said, is going to be one of the best towers you can use based on the links that's given to us, right? So, you know, 0.7, right, is the damage, but it bounces twice. So, it's 0.7 times 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and it comes back to the third, which is 14, 3 times 0.7. So, you're looking at 2.1. Okay, so we're able to get that rock break. So, be careful and watch for that double break, okay? So, whew, lucky. So, let's turn it around, around. The final is going to be here. TP1, 2. We don't have enough money yet, so that's okay. Just kind of wait. You know, people, nobody can do anything right now. It's not enough money. So right now you're just strategizing. Where am I going to place my main tower placement? So we're looking at the strongest area is going to be the 50-80. So 50-80, especially because we have that much range. Bounce should be able to do a lot of dirt. Do we have any room for splash play? You got to remember that splash play is the strongest strategy you can do if you can make it work. But hardenlings pretty much counter splash play. Frauдлings sucks because every time you kill them, you lose money. Bonus boss link, there's only 2 links, so there really is no room for splash play. So you're pretty much stuck with like a single tower attack or something of that nature. Okay, here we go. Bam, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta get that money first. It sucks because this is gonna be an airwave. You wanna put your supply. You see the supply depot? It's super annoying. You wanna put it in a spot where turns aren't gonna be doing any work for you. In that case, keep all the supply in a very ugly spot because you want your turns to do work for you. So okay. I think this is a good opportunity for me to show you guys the Jagger strategy. Oh geez, my internet is lagging. Isn't that unfortunate? Let's see. Okay, so I think it's still okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hop onto my mobile data if it keeps doing this. We'll see. I think we're okay now. I think we're alright. If it starts lagging, then I'll switch over. Okay. Yeah, but like I was saying, there's a very good way to maze efficiently. I want to see if I'm able to show that to you guys right here. The Jagger technique. When you Jagger your maze, every time you Jagger your maze, you add like a 0.5 pathway to it secretly. So in other words, It's a really good strategy to do, especially when you're versing pros. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, I'll Jagger in a bit because right now, oh shit, supply depot. Seriously, where's supply somewhere far? This is a very important wave. I say that. Come on, seriously? Oh shit. Because these hardenings, the most you can do to them is 10 damage. So in a game like that, you wanna try to get your tower, all of your turns to hit 10. See, right now the damage is 1. But see, this damage upgrade normally is just $1, but it's freaking 3, so that's super expensive. So you want to try to press Q. But Q looks expensive, but when you look at it, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, it's actually pretty cheap. It's only increments of $10. So I definitely recommend you bringing your turret damage, your base turret damage up to 10 to maximize Hardening's round. That's what some people are already doing. Look at this. Lucky7 is doing it. MekaDragon is doing it. So that's good. Right now, we have to maximize our maze. Okay, so 55. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, so here, right now, I'm trying to jagger my maze. Okay, so it's here. I'm trying to do some jagger play. If I can get it like that. Maybe on the slow, maybe? Let's see. Jeez. I'll still I'll continue to play with it. Jeez, this spot is just so ugly. Jeez, I can do better than this. Just give me some time. I'll end up with a really nice maze. It's just right now, it's just not doing any service for me. I think I got an idea. I'll close the finish, force it to swing around the 1, so that gives me more room for them to come out this way. So I have this whole spot here to maze. That's probably what everybody's doing right now. That's why their maze is able to be so much longer than mine's. Make sure you upgrade your Q, get your damage competitively with everybody else. Okay. Jeez, I wish I had a little bit more space so I can do some really nice mazing. But let's see. Let's see. Send it over to the 2, and then to the finish. But still, you can see that people are still way ahead of me in terms of Q. Based on like red and blue's damage, their Q is probably at least like 3 easily. Yeah, 2 to 3. 2 to 3. All right, all right. Here we go. The goal is to get. The goal is to win this next round. That's the goal. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, see, we have room for some Jagger strategy here. Jeez, this red is ugly. Jeez, I hate it when it's like that. Ah, small supply. Small supply block is so expensive right now too. 60, right? Okay, let's get some Jagger action here. Alright, upgrade your Q. Get ourselves a little bit of range too. Alright, let's see if we can beat them. Okay, so based on our damage, we're first place in damage right now. See if anybody spikes. If anybody spikes up, that means they have a main tower. Um, especially because Q is this cheap and there's hardenings and you want to bring your base damage up to 10 first. Um, this is a Q game. You want to be able to Q all the way to 10 and then transition that into a main tower. And then the main tower for me will be bounce. It's nice and cheap. It's not too expensive, and it's a perfect tower for this. You want to do bounce on the 5080, which we will get very soon. But it's important to win this round because this round here, if you read it, it says can't be killed. Right? Player with the most damage will gain uh, more income and equal kill according to that wave. So right now we're at wave 11. That's plus 11 lives. That's a lot. Oh gosh, here we go. Red is right behind me. Let's see if I can out damage him. Okay, good. His base is done. Let's see if anybody else is still taking anybody behind me right now. MekaDragon is still taking right behind me too. All right. His base looks like it's slowly stopping. Okay, so far you can see that I have the longest maze. It's still super ugly. I'm not proud of this. Okay, so you want to see how many towers you can place in here in the 5080 because that's 5080, 5080, 50. Looks like we're able to place 3 of them like this. Okay, so this is how it's going to have to look like, just like this. With this one here, 20. Oh god. Didn't I just say we're supposed to queue this all the way? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Wasted a whole bunch of money. Oh gosh, see Mecha, he queued a whole bunch and was able to capitalize on that, so kudos to him. Okay, so let's do it. Okay. Gosh, here we go. 59, 60. I'm almost at my final. Don't forget these 3 here. The reason why it looks kind of ugly here is because you need these 3 to be there for late game. Okay, so let's see if anybody has as many Qs as I do. Eternal and I, we both have the same amount of Qs. You can tell by our damage being mirrored of each other. The question is our maze the same? Because if it is, it'll be just as long. So we'll find out how long he can keep his foot on the gas, right? So let's do it. Okay, most of the time, if you're playing against noobs, they're not even going to survive the Q battle before we even transition to the main. The people who survive the Q and transition to the main are good enough to understand that this game is broken into segments, right? It's broken into early game, transition to mid game, moving on to late game. If you understand that it breaks into 3 segments and you build according to that, then um, you're on your way to being a very good player and being able to win most of your games. So okay. So far, I'm still doing better than everybody. Eternal and I, remember, we had equal Qs, but based on what I'm seeing here, he's not concentrating his turns like how I am. See how I'm concentrating all my turns into one run here? So they all hit together, real strong together. That's what you're supposed to do. If you have a lot of supply like this, you're supposed to concentrate them together, not split them, so that they can hit it all at once. See, I still have the longest maze here. They're in trouble. Nobody here is Nobody here has a maze as long as I do, and their Q isn't as high. So that means we have space. We have space for what you say? We have space for bonus income. When you hit this bonus income, bam! When you hit it, you're gonna be it's gonna take 3. It's gonna take 3 raids for you to get your money back. Remember that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna save and try to shoot a Q. Yeah, it's gonna take 3 waves to get your money back, so you want to try to survive for 3 waves. Just keep upgrading your Q. Get that Q up to 10. So my base right now is 7. 3 more Qs, and then you can start transitioning your main tower. You can see my main tower here is 2112 right now. So just keep waiting. Shoots down, swings around. Oh man, you can see that I still have so much space when I checked my maze, my main tower's range. I have so much space on the right to do a lot of maze. So we still have plenty of space. Okay. Supply depot is $56, so that's pretty darn expensive. Oh, look at that! MekaDragon has a lot of damage, which means he already has a main tower. I'm sure. I haven't done a main tower yet because remember, you're supposed to bring your Q up to 10 before you do so, if it's possible. So that's what we're trying to do. Let's see. Since the boss link is coming, I'm gonna upgrade my bounce. Once it hits air, I'll throw it all into Q to get it to 10. We don't need it to hit 10 right now. You want to try to win the boss link. You got to remember that the reason why everybody is winning right now is because I invested in R. Remember, I clicked that R. So remember, 3 waves before you get your money back. So get ready to lose 3 rounds. There you go. Look at all this maze length here. So much room. So much room. 59. So I still got space for like 60 right there. Remember, upgrade your damage half your speed. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see if I can win this one here. I'll lose the next 3 rounds, I think, and then spike back up based on my R. We'll see. We shall see. Should you upgrade all your turrets here by clicking D, right? So if you look at all this, we have all of these together. I think like 368. Is that it? It's 368 times 3, right? So 24. 24 times $3. 75 bucks. Yeah, it's worth it if you upgrade it once. Oh no, 24 times 3, right? So yeah, 74 bucks. Yeah, I think we're able to hit this D once because it's only 74 bucks. After you hit it twice, 4 times 24 is going to be. Yeah, you probably hit it. You probably hit it twice. Yeah, I would say hit the D twice. Your D button 3 times this amount here is still cheaper than this damage Q. So got to do the math and see what the situation is. At all times. You see, I'm slowly creeping up with my damage now, but their maze is much longer than mine's now too. One reason why you don't want to hit your D there is because when you do, that's officially your maze. You can't change it no more. So if you're going to like click all of this and hit D, be ready to that means you've committed. Be ready to like not move anything because if you do, you lose money. So that's 1, that's 2, this is 3. Bam! My base damage is 10. Woohoo! Finally, right? So now I can throw everything into speed. All right. Yep, I can throw everything into speed now and try to get my main tower to maximize. So officially, the only way for you to get your maze longer now is by adding supplies. You're not able to move your turns around once you literally upgrade every single tower like this. You're not able to do it. It's just a rule. Okay, so man, MekaDragon is strong. Look at that. Whatever tower he did, he probably did it like down here to get that kind of range. Whatever he did, it's super strong for the air bosslings. Okay. So remember, this whole Q thing was, and all this money that I spent on this Q is just for this wave here, hardenings. Okay. Watch how I like blast everybody into like another dimension by prepping for this wave. Everybody's supposed to prep for it. We're about to find out who prepped for it. Okay. Ice Cold definitely prepped for it. Look at that. He's a little bit behind me. MekaDragon, yeah, he's still right behind me too. He's still prepping for it. Yeah, definitely Ice Dragon did. Yeah, MekaDragon still did, but he's not at 10, I'm sure. but he's somewhere close. HmongDragon prepped for it, and nobody else did. See, McDuff didn't prep for the Q. Red didn't prep for it. Like a 7 didn't prep for it. Carry J did not Q transition. Eternal didn't do the Q. Not Mc3. Oh god, he said he hold. So yeah, that'll kill you. Okay, so the rest goes into speed. Okay. Right. Let's see. So right after we finish this game, I'm gonna do another segment where I go into the balance and I talk about all of these waves here. So we can talk all about all the waves and all of its counters, so everybody gets an understanding of what kind of waves, what kind of leans they could expect when they play, and how to win when they see it. Alright, so this has officially been 3 waves. I should be getting my money back from my R now. I'm pretty sure nobody is at 3 Rs because they've been getting pressured like heck, you know. Okay. Oh, there we go. So yes, I got that plus 10. Throw everything here into speed. Now I should be winning every time now. So okay, so while we wait 30 seconds, let's go analyze everybody. So make 3, the 40 at the 40-80. I'm at the 50-80. 40-80 is not the best spot. You do get a whole bunch of exposure with the slow and stuff like that, but still, um, this tower is not good. Charge tower is only for boss. Like it's really good for boss. We don't have any bosses here, so it's not as good as it could be. Okay, here we go. All the money goes into speed. Okay, remember that this wave here. Oh geez, Eternal. Look at his damage, yo. My gosh, is he like splashing? That's the only way you can get something to hit that hard. Let's see. It totally stopped for a long time. That's definitely a melee. The fact that it spikes up super quickly and then all of a sudden stops. Look at that. Yeah, that's a melee. Totally a melee. Melee is not the answer. There's too many things here that counters a melee. Uh, Ice code and let's see what else these guys here. Yeah, go, 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 go. Okay. Let's see. 2. I'm still super behind. I still got to figure out what I have to do to catch up to MekaDragon's damage. Because look at that, he's 10k over me, and his maze life is just as long as me too. So that means that his main tower is a little ahead of mine's, which is to be expected because I incomed a whole bunch. So my income hasn't officially caught up yet. And I think that he's probably working the blue too, which gives him that extra length. Yeah, wow, that's good. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, once I get my main tower out, we'll see where we're at. Remember, I still got a whole bunch of like. Oh, geez, if I recall, MekaDragon does a good job hitting the air bosslings too. So, geez, this position here is probably real good for him. This 50-80 here, 50-80. Oh, he's gonna win the air bosslings. Hopefully, I can take this wave here. We'll see. Oh man, his tower is still stronger than mine. Jeez. Oh man, we are in trouble. We're in trouble. In trouble. I have to find a way to increase my maze very efficiently, or I'm gonna be in trouble. Let's see. Okay. I have to fix my maze. If I don't fix it, I'm gonna lose. So I have to. Oh my god! I already upgraded all my damage here, man. I don't want to move it, but I have to. If I don't, I'm gonna lose. I is going to lose. he's dishing out more damage than I am. And he's longer day, so we are in trouble, folks. Jeez, maybe this spot here was the best spot because you get like this whole segment here to like dance them around in this area, which is a lot better compared to if you dance them here. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I am in one for a trip. The only way to beat him like that, is if my tower here survives, and then I pick one here. Damn, that's not good, guys. He's gonna win the next one too. This isn't the main tower selection issue. Let's see. Yeah, definitely not discharge. Definitely not a damage field. Hmm. Hmm. Ice Cold's gonna get knocked out in this airway because that's totally that other dude's domain. Damn, supply depot's so expensive too. See how he's a little bit further down. That's how he's able to get. Oh my god, he gets all of that exposure. Wow. Yep, he's definitely right there. Woo! Holy crap. That's heavy. Yeah, Jesus. 30, 50. Man. Okay, so we're gonna survive, man. I gotta do some desperate supply strategy. Oh man. Oh god. Fortunately, I think we're gonna lose this game. Yeah, man. This is the reason why I'm going to lose without even looking is because I placed my main tower in a more inferior spot. So I think that Mecha has it based on main tower positioning. I don't know if you put it over here just a little bit lower to get that 50, 80. Jeez. The only way to win is if we spam the crap out of supplies and hope that we could increase our length. Okay, so I'm gonna win this one, but the next one here is very important. But I don't know. I mean, even if I beat him all 3 rounds, that air, man, that air does so much damage to me. I don't think I'm gonna win because that air, my positioning for the air is not as good as his. So that really is gonna take a huge toll on me. It really is. It really is gonna take a huge toll. Like, enough for me to actually lose. And I think I'm gonna lose this one. MekaDragon will be the first official one to give me that W. Ice Cold is like smashing on his maze, but hey, man, it works. It worked, so can't smash on it too hard. Jeez. Alright, I have to freaking. Oh, God. Jeez. Doesn't even matter if we win all win all this anymore because his air positioning is too good. Like the last one, he did 55, 55. He had 55 kills. I'm not gonna be able to compete with that, not with the positioning I'm in. So I think that this is gonna be a loss. I mean, I could drag it out for the next 2 waves, but after that, he's gonna take it. Unfortunately. So kudos to you, MekaDragon. Okay. Yeah, it's not a money issue. I got more than enough money. Actually, the reason why I'm even able to survive this long is because I have more money than he does. That's why I'm able to get all these supplies to increase in the length. Super expensive increase, but it's allowing for me to survive this long. And then still, the positioning of the air is doing too much to me. So I think I am done. Good game. Still gonna go ahead and review the airlings right after this game here. Happens. You can't win it all. You got to be careful where you place your main. I didn't think that the boss link would do that much dirt to me, but apparently it did. Yep, freaking dead, yo. Oh, jeez, there it is. Let's see what he did. Yep, positioning here is the best. 40-80 gets the air, and you get to play with the blue too. I opted up here because there was the 50-80 versus the 40-80, and then let's see. By working this blue here, that really helps you out. Yeah, it's that blue, man. That blue does mad dirt. Did a good job. Queued a little bit too much. You don't need it unless he didn't. Yeah, no, he queued exactly. No, he damage 11. You only need 10. Yep, should have worked that blue. I didn't do it, so that's the reason why. So you gotta work the blue when you can. These blues do mad dirt to you. I got baited into the higher damage here. But that's one thing you got to consider too. You got to consider everything. You got to consider the blue. You got to consider the higher damage. But the higher damage doesn't necessarily mean the best area, you know. And that's a total lesson to be learned here. You get baited to the 50, and you lose out on all of the slow, and you lose out on the air. That's the reason why you lost. So there you go, guys. Uh, there goes an official game where I actually lost. But you gotta keep your head up and you gotta keep going because every game is different. So okay, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it and hope you guys learned a really good lesson. And then be sure to check out my next video that I'm about to do covering all of the links.